Zurich Cover-More that you work for,
Mm.
you work hybrid then.
I do, yes. We work hybrid, all of us, yes.
And so how does that work? What's the split?
So it's 50% hybrid, 50% work from home, 50% from the office. But they're quite flexible actually. As long as you let your team leaders know, the higher ups know, then they're quite flexible. And there are some colleagues that do live quite far, so sometimes they have to travel 3 hours away. So sometimes they're not always there. Yeah.
And was that did that attract you to the role?
Yes, it did. I was always working hybrid anyway before this. So I wanted to keep it that way because I now have two kids and it works this way in terms of school pickups and school drop-offs and childminders and all of that.
Fits in
So
nicely with your
yeah,
life.
yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Yeah.
What's the day like? Take me through a typical day.
Okay, a typical day. So you sign in and you're on queue. So that means you can get any calls at any time. As a medical case manager, I take on the medical cases. So a call could start from an initial medical assessment where you basically do a triage, ask them what's going on, if it's an accident or if it's just an illness. And then you ask them a few questions about what's happened, when the symptoms started, when did the accident occur, if it was an accident.
These are
Yeah.
people, and they're probably away on holiday or overseas on business.
Yes, they
They're away from
are.
home, basically.
They're away from home. They're either away on holiday, leisure, or away for business. Exactly. We do have clients that have students as well. Yeah, could be anyone really.
And do you obviously are going to do the triage thing, you're a clinician, so you have to do that, but is part of the role also helping them or putting them at ease?
Yes, it is. Some of them are really worried. Some of them are really distressed because obviously they're in a whole different country that they don't know. They don't know the systems there, especially the healthcare system. So it's really putting them at ease. We do that a lot here.
And you take them through triage. Do
Mhm.
you have ongoing conversations with that person, or is it all over and done? Is your relationship with them over and done with in one session, or might they call back? And how does it work from once you've identified what the issue is and how you're going to help them?
It all depends on the case. There are cases where it's just one initial medical assessment and they may just need like a virtual healthcare appointment and then we close the case from there. But there are cases where some of them need hospitalizations. So we do follow ups with them in the next few days, sometimes the next day as well if they are in ITU. And from there, we just follow up and see how they progress through their condition. And then depending on that, once we know they're well or when they're home, we can close the case from there.
Okay, and in between the calls, when there aren't any calls coming in, what's your role then? What do you need to do?
Good question. There's always calls.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Sometimes we don't get time, but when we do, we have off queue time, so we can look at medical reports. We can do. Some of us are trained to do medical consultant recommendations, so that basically helps progress the cases itself, deeming treatments medically necessary, and sometimes meetings in between. So yeah, and huddles. So.
Okay. But honestly, you get days where it's just one call after another,
Yes, we do, especially when it's peak time. So a peak time for us would be the summertime here. Everyone's on holiday.
breaking their legs,
Yeah, exactly. In terms of breaking legs, that would be
skiing.
uh, skiing season, which is around January times, January, February. So yeah, a lot of that during those times. Yeah.
Wow.
And winter as well, when everyone's out of the country because UK is so cold.
Yeah. And is it a 9 to 5 job?
No, actually, our team in the UK, we do the Australian hours, Australian night hours, and then the Australian team do the UK night hours. So it's a 24/7 thing because it's an emergency assistance company. So we have to be here 24/7.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. So,
Yeah.
okay. Now then, how did you get into this? What were you doing before this?
I did various roles before this. So I started off as an adult assessment unit nurse in Barnet Hospital 2017. I got into this industry in 2019. I was working for a medical assistance company. It was a startup company, CLCA Assistants. Don't know if you know that. I actually was hired as a flight nurse there, and then they had a medical case manager role that was open for me. So I took that on as part time. And then after CLCA Assistants, I went into International SOS, another medical assistance company. Um, and then because that was a fixed term contract and it was during COVID as well, after the fixed term contract and my maternity leave, because that was my first baby. So I went into doing functional nurse assessor, but then that wasn't my thing. So then I went back to, I saw this role with WTP Cover-More and I was like, oh yes, let me get back into the industry. So I'm now back here.
I'll ask you about them in a minute, but I'm just curious. So you qualified as a nurse in, did you say 2017?
2016, yeah.
And what was your
And then
first nursing job?
that was, I was a nurse in adult assessment unit, and I also did bank shifts in A&E as well, so emergency, basically.
Okay, so my question is,
Mm.
how there's two very different roles, an in-person role in A&E to doing what you do now. How do they compare, and what is it you like about the current role?
It's very different because obviously for A&E and AAU, you're bedside nursing and you're very hands-on. Whereas with WTP and medical assistants, it's very corporate and at the same time it's just a lot on the computer. So you're not actually hands-on physically there assessing them. So the difference is when you are doing your triages, when you are doing your medical assessments, it is kind of hard to gauge what really is going on with the patient or the customer because it is over the phone. So we would always advise them to get seen by doctors or healthcare professionals so that they can be assessed properly. And that's our medical advice from there, minimum.
The big difference, I guess, is what we were talking about earlier, which is your days are a bit more structured. You can balance your life around your work a bit better. Is that fair to say?
Definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Especially with the hybrid role. Yes, yeah, I like it. It's just a bit more balanced.
Was it a conscious decision when, I don't know how old your children are, but did you kind of plan, say, let's have kids and, maybe I can get a different type of career?
Having the kids was not a plan just yet. But COVID happened, and you know what? I was actually supposed to move to Australia to further my nursing career there. But
Okay.
then COVID happened, lockdown happened, all my flights and everything got cancelled, even though I had accommodation and a job there in Australia. And then, yeah, I happened to just stay in this industry, and then I would have just been doing work from home actually during COVID times. And then it just merged back into hybrid.
When you say you're going to emigrate to Australia
Mm,
permanently, is that with,
yeah.
with Zurich? Or
No,
was this
it
before? This is before
wasn't.
Zurich.
This was
I
way
wonder if
before
that's
Zurich.
something you might not know the answer to this. I wonder if there are opportunities for you to move within Zurich to Australia.
Well, I hope so. Maybe,
We'll put a
hopefully,
word in.
in the future. That's one thing, but it might be a bit more difficult now because I've got kids. Back then I didn't, so yeah.
They bring some responsibilities.
Yeah, they do. They do. Life has
Yes, they do.
changed.
What is it you like about the job?
So let's say travelers have taken insurance here from the UK. I love that I'm still able to help them even though they're not here. And I love that I'm able to put them at ease because I have a familiar accent or I can speak English. I love that they can be put at ease with that. And at the same time, they're also traveling, they're on unfamiliar ground. So it's a privilege to be doing that for them and helping them out whilst they don't know what the healthcare systems are in there as well.
Nice. And I can imagine there's a sense of relief. Do you ever get
Yeah.
feedback from them thanking you?
Yes, yeah, there are very grateful customers out there who are always so thankful, and some of them can't even express how thankful they are, especially when there's customers that need to be repatriated back. and we're the ones that organize the repatriations, and they've come back home and they feel relieved because they're back home because we have helped them come back home. It's always nice to hear those stories.
So yeah, I mean, guiding somebody in a difficult situation. Sometimes when you're in that situation, you might get a bit panicky and anxious and unable to
Yeah,
join up the
yeah,
dots. So yeah, I'm sure having somebody alongside you is a massive help. So quite
yeah.
satisfying, I guess, when you reach the end of a.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Very satisfying, very rewarding. It's a different kind of reward if you're working in the hospital and then working here as well. Both different kinds. But yeah.
Yeah. Can you explain that at all, or would it be hard to put that into words?
When you are working in the hospital and you see them every day and you see the progress, that in itself is a different kind of reward because you see them in person. Whereas when you're, let's say, organizing repatriations or helping them with medical advice and medical assistance whilst they're abroad, you don't really see them. But to hear the things that you've done for them, that benefits them, that's a different kind of reward as well. So
You enjoy both equally.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I get both sides because I still do bank shifts as well. So yeah.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. And working for Zurich Cover-More, how is that? Obviously, they're pretty flexible because you're working. I'm talking to
Mm,
you at home at the moment. And
yeah.
yeah, how do you find working for them?
Yeah, I like the flexibility. There is a new workforce planner at the moment as well. So he's the one that does the rotas. And he does them really well, actually. So he kind of does it in blocks. So if you've got 4 shifts that week, he'll help you do the 4 shifts in a row. And then in that sense, you have 3 days in a row off. So I like the flexibility. I like the fact that the medical team, we're all quite close. We have our own activities, and
Outside of work?
sometimes, yeah.
So, but and
Sometimes.
in work, is there somewhere to talk? Because obviously, when you're working
Yeah,
remote like this, you use an application to talk to each other, do you?
we have WhatsApp.
Okay.
Actually, that's how, so from there, that's where if let's say it's short staffed, we can engage through there. If there's any shifts out as well, we can engage through there. Sometimes we crack jokes through there.
So there's a nice bit of camera,
There are
even though you're
days.
all, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, you're all isolated, but there is camaraderie and there's a bit of fun,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I like that.
which is
I
really
like that.
important.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we need a laugh. And I feel like Zurich is such a big company as well, so it's well known. So once you say you work for Zurich Cover-More, everyone's like, "Oh, I've got that insurance."
Yeah, people know it, that's
So
for sure. Yeah,
yeah, people
yeah.
know it.
So they're advertising their jobs on Nurses.co.uk at the moment.
I heard, yeah.
I've got to say they're really popular.
Okay,
And
okay.
so I guess the brand is helping.
hmm
What would you say to some of those applicants? What should they expect and what kind of person would it really suit, do you think?
I actually wasn't in the hospital for that long, so I was only there for 1.5 years, and I thought, oh, there's more to nursing than the NHS. This is the place to explore your career, basically. If you want to explore a bit further than the NHS, than the hospital, this is it. This is for someone that is looking for a change, not face to face in person nursing, but corporate as well. And someone that's also interested in the corporate world, this is for them too, because there are nurses out there that have other interests. So anyone that's interested in the corporate world, this is for them. It depends on their lifestyle at the moment as well and the changes in their lives. For me, the flexibility obviously is such a benefit for me. So anyone that has kids, young kids especially, this could be for them as well. Anything else? Personal qualities, yeah, as long as you're resilient and compassionate, which every nurse has anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Does
a good
that answer the
answer.
question?
Perfect. Perfectly.
Okay, good.
And that's really good. And in fact, I think that's answered all the questions I had on my sheet
Oh, okay.
and in my head. So
Good.
no,
I'm
it's
glad.
really nice to chat. And thanks for
Thank
sharing
you.
your views on the job.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for that.